Yeah, Barrios has really been throwing the ball well lately. He has made 7 starts to this point, and you can discount that ERA. He gave up 12 earned runs in his first 2 starts, but he's been much better ever since. In his last 5 starts, he's gone 3-1 with a 293 earned run average, and he's given up just a 235 opponent's batting average. He's really starting to throw the ball well.
Acuna in the box. Hasn't seen Barrios a lot, just 3 at-bats, but he's got 3 hits, including a home run. And a bouncer softly hit out to second. Got to hurry, and they will get him. A good play by a hard charging Whit Merrifield. Now here's another dangerous hitter in Matt Olson, as he hits a weak ground ball to first. An easy play for Guerrero, and quickly 2 down. And Atlanta's been a very dangerous team in the first inning of games so far this year. Second in the majors in runs scored in the first inning this year, behind only Tampa Bay. Here's Austin Riley, and he got him. A couple of groundouts and a strikeout for Jose Barrios in the top of the first.
Bryce Elder on the mound for the Braves.
Bryce has been fantastic.
The Braves have won 6 of his 7 starts to this point. He's a pitch to contact guy. He's not going to strike out an awful lot of guys, but his opponent's batting average is 219.
Looks in, finds Springer. The righty deals.
Pulled down to third. Riley to his left. Springer retired, 1 down. Dalton Varsho next if Guerrero gets something going. And he'll draw a 2-out walk that will indeed get Varsho to the plate.
Swinging at the 1-1. Harris into the gap, and he's got it on the warning track. Varsho made good contact, but nothing to show for it. On to the second inning we go. Sean Murphy coming up. National League rank. Yeah, when you're first in OPS and RBI, that's pretty good.
Sean Murphy bounces one up the middle, backhanded by Merrifield, and the throw in time for out number 1.
Eddie did have a double in the 5th last night. It looked like the Braves might get on the board in that inning, but then he got caught trying to steal third. Here he reaches for it. Another opportunity for Merrifield, but Eddie beats it out. It's an infield single, and the Braves' first base runner of the afternoon.
2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
And the payoff. Eddie going, and this ball is crushed and gone. 2-run homer, Marcell Ozuna. His 5th homer in the month of May.
Wouldn't you know, the guy that did not get in the lineup yesterday is the one that comes up and delivers this home run and puts us on the board.
The only batter for either side who has not come to the plate yet comes there now, and that's the center fielder Kevin Kiermaier. And that's a cue ball shot that couldn't have been thrown down the line any better. And Kiermaier has a double.
Well, that came off his bat, maybe what, about 80 miles an hour, but hit in the right place. And just sneaks it in between the bag and Austin Riley, and the leadoff, or rather the 1-out double now.
Bo Bichette steps in with 2 down and a runner at second.
Bichette, what a stop by Riley. That saved a run. Well, he may be struggling a little bit with a bat, but there's no issue with a glove. Excellent play at the hot corner to keep it 2-0.
And the 3-2 is low. The second walk issued by Barrios today. And this feels big. First and second, 2 down. The number 9 hitter is up. If Arcia does anything, then maybe there's more damage done. And then Acuna comes to the plate, which is the last thing the Blue Jays want to see here this inning. Little cue shot down to first, and Vladdy meets it right at the bag with a big smile on his face.
The reason he was smiling because they put a pickoff play on. He was breaking toward the bag when that ball was hit, and it took him right to the ground ball.
Blue Jays bat, last of the 4th. Trailing 2-0. Here's Vladdy. Swings and he sizzles one to the gap in right center field. Down for a base hit. One hop and cut up on the warning track by Harris. Vladdy's racing to second, a headlong dive, as he lands on top of the bag at second with a leadoff double. One pitch and a frozen rope to the alley in right field, and then an emphatic headlong dive. I mean, old school big red machine, like Pete Rose flying through the air.
So now Matt Chapman hit a fly ball to right field his first time up. Deep in the hole at short. Chapman will beat it out. Vladdy into third. And he slid into third, so he was unaware that the ball had gotten past Olson. But the Blue Jays still have runners on the corners. First and third, 1 out for Whit Merrifield. He is not going. And it's hit softly to the right side. The only play is at first. as Guerrero comes in to score the first run of the afternoon for the Blue Jays. So first and third, 2 down, and Pete Walker on his way to the mound again. Barrios is going to stay to face Rosario.
Yeah, man, this is a conference about Rosario. He had an infield hit on a changeup his first time up and struck out on a high fastball the second time up. So they're making sure they have a good game plan in place to handle this tough left-handed hitter.
Line to right field. Springer has it! Saved a run, maybe 2. Outstanding diving catch out in right field by George Springer to get the defense off the field.
Well, the defense was on display last night in multiple situations, and this looked like it was going to drop down the right field corner, but Springer is there to save a couple of big runs.
In his last 9 games, Buck, Kiermaier now has a batting average over 400 and an on-base percentage over 500. And he's done it again. And he's out of the box hard as he always is. And he's on his way to second. And he's in there.
100% effort out of the box, and he's staring down Acuna and said, I can beat you to second. And he does. Terrific base running.
Bo Bichette will still have an opportunity to drive Kiermaier in from second.
And that's going to get over the head of Olsen into right for a base hit to bring in the tying run.
Well, I tell you what, it is so easy for a hitter like Bo when you got a guy at third base thinking, I just got to put the ball in play. His 28th opposite field hits, that leads the majors.
And that is ball 4. That is going to load the bases. And we'll see how the infield plays it as well. Now a force at the plate, of course. Ground ball weakly hit, charging Vladdy, and they'll take the force at the plate because on that ball, that was the best option they had. Good play. Well, the Blue Jays got him to get big outs in big spots, and Eric Swanson is in another big spot right now. Bases loaded, 1 out in a tie game here in the 7th.
And he's got a tough customer, Eddie Rosario.
And another one to get him swinging, 2 down. Now Ozzy Albies with 2 down. In the air down the left field line. Varsho coming over, and he makes the catch. What a job by Eric Swanson. 2 on with 1 out for Bo Bichette. 1 for 3, had an RBI single to right his last time up. Runners go. Pitches high, throw down, not in time. It's a double steal. Infield in now for Atlanta. And a base hit into left for Bichette. Here comes Kiermaier. Springer had to make sure it got through, so he stops. But Bichette has given the Blue Jays the lead.
Springer stops at third. Bichette's at first. Still just 1 out for Vladdy.
To right field. Acuna the catch. Here comes Springer. Here comes the throw, and it's way up the line. The sac fly will make it 4-2. So he's 90 feet away from scoring an insurance run. 2 down, though. And the batter is Danny Jansen. Is a fair ball into the left field corner. Merrifield in to score on an RBI double for Danny Jansen.
Good swing by Danny on a pitch down and over the plate, and Wind at third base going to jog home with an extra run. Now it's 5-2 game.
Jordan Romano into the game with a 3-run lead going to the 9th inning. Looking for his 10th save of the season. The Blue Jays were down 2-0 early. They are up 5-2 and an out away here in the 9th. And he got him. 3 up, 3 down. Jordan Romano with his 10th save of the season. And the Blue Jays have beaten the Braves twice in a row.